What's going on, everyone? It's Arthur Status here, and I'm back with another review. First of all, I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to everybody that's been spamming my shit, has been showing love, liking, subscribing, commenting below. And today, let's get right into it. We're gonna review the Louis Vuitton double card holder. This one is the Monogram Eclipse. So as you guys know, I always go into like story mode when I do these reviews. I think they're very helpful. But basically, I just purchased this a few months ago. As you guys know, I did have the pocket organizer for almost 10 years, and it's held up pretty well. If you guys haven't seen the review of this, please check it out in my channel. I did it last year and it got a lot of positive feedback. But today we're going to talk about the card holder. So before we get into a backstory, I first bought the pocket organizer 10 years ago. I really liked it, really enjoyed it, really felt very proud of using it. When I purchased it, a lot of the people around me really liked it and ended up getting the pocket organizer because a lot of people don't wear wallets anymore. They're too bulky, too big. And I think if you are one of those gentlemen that still uses the old-fashioned wallets, I think that's a good segue into getting into a smaller wallet or a more compact, is getting like a pocket organizer. This, if you wear like a bulky wallet, sometimes I don't think you're ready for a card holder just yet. It takes like, it's levels to this. So, you get into like the pocket organizer and then eventually you get into one of these puppies right here. I started with the pocket organizer. Then years later, I said, you know what? If my pocket organizer ever gets, damaged, destroyed, or beat up or whatever, I would definitely invest into a card holder. My pocket organizer is still in good condition after 10 years. So really this wasn't a necessary buy, but I did find myself sometimes like, okay, I wish I had like something smaller, something a little bit more minimalistic. And this is why I decided to pull the trigger. I did investigate like other brands like Goyard, Gucci, Prada, all the other designer brands that are like super popular. I was either in between this card holder for LV, or like a Goyard one. I think that I ended up because I want to like own like a little bit of like every brand. I pretty much have almost every luxury brand except for like Goyard, I think, and maybe YSL or whatever. But I decided, you know what? I'm loyal to LV. I love LV. I think it's timeless design, never goes out of style. And I definitely was looking for something a little bit more low profile. I feel like everything that I own is just like in your face, very flashy, which there's no problem with that. I like that. But sometimes you want to have something a little bit more classic, more low profile that goes under the radar. And I think this is the perfect monogram design. I did think about like going with like the checkered one, but since I already had the pocket organizer in the checkered design, I wanted something like this to like switch it up a little bit in the Monogram Eclipse print. So, and it's a little bit more low profile, but it's still stylish. You still take it out, you're still gonna draw a lot of attention, even in a time where we hardly even use wallets anymore. Everything, when we pay, we pay with our phones nowadays. But still nice. I was looking to kind of like carry less cards on me. So this is why I also wanted to get a card holder instead of my pocket organizer, which has been amazing. I still love it. I didn't want to be the one to have like a bunch of wallets. I do have friends of mine that they have like 4 types of wallets, like pocket organizers, wallets, card holders in designer and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be the type of person to like be switching my wallets in and out. I'll just keep my pocket organizer for now. If I ever decide on going back to it, I can definitely do that. But I will be using this in the future. And I love it. It definitely took some time to get used to because when you put it inside your pockets, I'm used to feeling like the pocket organizer, which is still slim, but it's a little bit bulky. This one, it definitely took some getting used to. It feels like you don't have anything, or like you have like something like very flat. But I love it. Let me give you a close-up, guys, of the organizer. You can fit 4 cards and then cash in the middle over here. I'll get into that in a second, but this is just a close-up so you can see it. And I have 3 metal cards in here and a debit card, so you know, pretty, you know, heavy, thick cards. There are other card holders by LV that you can fit more cards in them, which I was exploring as well. But my whole thing was like, part of the reason for me to get this is so I can be more minimalistic and hold less cards. So it didn't make sense for me to get a card holder where I can fit, you know, 6, 7 cards in. For that, I would have just stayed with the pocket organizer. And plus, I really only use my American Express, either the platinum or the gold card. I don't really use anything else, so it didn't make sense for me to have all those cards that I hardly even use. These are my go-to credit cards. I do have other credit cards like Discover and then the Apple card over here, but really I only use my my Amex for every purchase, and then all you need is like 1 or 2 credit cards, your debit card, and your ID, and then you're good to go. That's normally what I carry. I normally don't carry my Apple card, my Apple credit card in here, but I just put it for the purposes because it doesn't have any numbers or anything on the card. So that's why I have it, just to show you guys. But I usually carry gold card, platinum card, my ID. I usually put my ID with my medical ID behind it in this slot over here, and then I just keep my Chase debit card on this slot. So really, there's 4 cards right now, but I have 5 cards in here. I put my ID and my medical card on this slot over here. And then I'm the type of person that I don't really carry cash on me, but I do have like a $20 bill. I have put about 7 bills inside this inside this card holder, even with like metal cards and stuff like that. I've had like $700 in here, all in $100 bills. So you can fit like at least like, you know, 10 bills in here. Doesn't matter the amount or whatever, but you can definitely fit 10 bills in here. And it's pretty sturdy. It doesn't fall out. You know, in the beginning, it's super tight to take out the cards and stuff like that, but it does loosen up a little bit. So you can slide the card through here, like, because it loosens up a little bit. I don't want to slide it too much because I don't want to show my information, but you see how like you can slide. This one is easier to take out. This one you can still slide a little bit. You can kind of like press it in and slide. You're not going to be having that trouble like trying to like dig into the pocket to take out the card. In the beginning, yes, but then it like loosens up where you can kind of like just slide the card easily and then take it out, which I really like. So let me take out the cards so you can see it, how it looks empty. So right now it's empty. So this is how it looks. So as you can see, really, really nice and classic. I wanted to go low profile. After I bought the credit card holder, I was like, oh my God, this is a little bit like too low profile for me. It definitely got some getting used to. I'm like used to like flashy things, but I'm happy with my decision. You know, sometimes I'm like, damn, I should have gotten the Go Yard one, but I'm not really a fan of that design. But it definitely looked more stylish, like the black one, and they had like the tan interior. It's very, very, you know, nice and stuff like that. That's the only one that I would have bought. I see a lot of people with the green Go Yard, the red Go Yard, the yellow Go Yard design. But I chose to go with just like a black classic LV. So as you can see, you know, again, you can put more cards in here. Like I see a lot of people on the reviews, they put cards in here. Me personally, I don't like to. I'll put cash in here. If I don't have any cash, I'll just leave it empty. I use it for 5 cards. My medical and ID, I put it on the same slot. They're skinny cards. But you know, if you're somebody that you have like a lot of cards on you and you just can't like only carry 4 cards because it only has 4 slots for cards, you could, you know, either purchase like a pocket organizer, which I'm going to do a review of both of them, so I'm not gonna get really too into it right now, so you gotta look out for that video. But you know, you can definitely invest in something like that, and you're able to use a lot of your cards. But again, you could use this one. You could use the slots for at least like 2 cards each. It'll definitely probably beat it up a little bit more. And then some people put cards in there as well. So as you can see, very, very nice design. Super happy with my purchase. I went with this one, with this print. You know, I didn't want to do another checkered organizer or wallet or whatnot because I already have one. Really, really happy with my purchase. I wasn't able to monogram this and put my initials like I did with the pocket organizer, which I was a little bit bummed out about that, but not the end of the world. All right, guys, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, guys. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to help out. Please, 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 guys, let's get me to 1,000 followers. It's really, really hard right now. I've been like stuck at like 650 around there. Now, granted, I haven't posted like in a whole year, and I just posted a vlog a few days ago, so please watch that one. It's a Soho vlog. I'm shopping at a Stone Island and Lululemon, and yeah, please look forward to. I'm gonna try to stay consistent. Look forward to like 1 video a week. Guys, hold me accountable. If I don't post, please comment down below and hold me accountable to that. But I'm gonna try to stay consistent and post a little bit more often, at least once a week. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.